TarotWITCHina. TarotWITCHina. What's up, y'all? Let me put this on DND so we don't have no disturbances during our show. But yes, I'm back. I'm getting ready to do a love reading for 3 signs, okay? And I'm gonna do 3 signs, 3 signs, 3 signs every day until we finish all the signs. As you know, I already did all those collective signs for January. The video is already up, okay? So this is gonna be a little extra, okay? So this is just gonna be an extended reading for Scorpio right now, Libra, and Virgo, okay? Just a love reading, general love reading, see what's going on, okay? Right, cool. Clock it. I got some actually 1800 coconut in this Everlast right now. A late night with it. Late night with it on a Thursday, okay? All right, so let's go with Scorpio, okay? Let's start with Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpio in love for this week coming up? What's going on with Scorpio in love? Oh, God. Okay. What's going on with Scorpio in love? A lot of cards that came out. Okay. All right, cool. All right. All right, Scorpio, this is a lot going on, okay? So we're going to see what everything paired up with what, okay? All right, cool. So somebody wants you back, okay, Scorpio? But the problem is they feel like, you know, you're like a drug to them, okay? Like, they feel like with you, they're addicted. But then they also feel like you have some type of bad habits, okay, that you're into, okay? They're looking you up, okay, constantly, okay, haunted by the memories, I guess, of what could have, would have, should have been, okay. But then also you're on your queen rising journey, okay. Basically means you're paper chasing, you're into you, you're focused, you're not really concerned with who is into you, who's not into you at this moment, okay. This person is also fake flexing, like, it's the type of person that says, well, you know, all you had to do was ask me, okay, and I would have had you, okay. But one thing about it is people don't have to ask you. They just say here. Okay. Anytime somebody's telling you that you could have asked me, it's kind of like it's easy for somebody to say what they could have, would have, should have did. Okay. It has nothing to do with what they actually did. Okay. I go by what people actually do, not what they tell me they're gonna do. Okay. This person that's into you looks at you like you have a bad reputation. Okay. They're digging for dirt on you also, but they have no facts, okay? You do understand that there's fake people with fake smiles around you, digging for dirt, possibly passing this person information about you, okay? But you're unfazed, okay? The reality is there is no facts to this, okay? It's just basically people just jealous, and it is what it is. I mean, when you're the queen, okay? And when you're a Scorpio, the haters are always going to be there. There's nothing you can do about it. I mean, I'm hated by family members. I'm hated by fake friends. I'm hated by a lot of people, okay? Welcome to the Scorpio life, okay? All right. There's a wolf in sheep's clothing, okay, saying they have some type of photo proof and evidence. So this is my thing, right? For the person that is gossiping with the fake smiles and saying that they're digging up dirt and they have evidence of this, where's the evidence? Where's the videos? Where's the pictures? If you're in that close proximity and you have information against somebody, wouldn't you want to come to them with actual visual facts, right? If you were that close to them, right? And that's because you have nothing, okay? You don't have anything to stand on. It's just giving sabotage, okay? So that's why this person deems you to have a bad reputation. There's a mole in your circle, Scorpio. And the reality of the fact is you're unfazed, okay? Because you're too busy focused, okay? You're too busy focused on your queen rising, okay? It says stepping into your power, praise coming up in the spotlight, okay? You're not worried about You know, who's deeming you to have a bad reputation? Who's with the fake smiles? Okay. Who's digging the dirt? Okay. Let's see who's digging the dirt. I would love to see this. Who's digging the dirt on a Scorpio? Could be an Aries, could be a Pisces, could be an Aquarius, could be an Aries. Aries heavy on the Aries. Could be a Leo, or could be a Aquarius. Okay. One more time. Could be a Leo, or could be Aquarius. Came out again. Let's see, one more. Could be a Taurus, or could be a Scorpio clarifying a Taurus. Okay. So yeah, somebody's digging for dirt, fake smiles. Okay. But this is to no avail. Okay. So as far as the bad habits, okay, what are the bad habits that your loved one is saying that you have that wants you back? What are the bad habits? Hey, what are the bad habits? It's a new venture you just took up recently. You just picked up a new venture. Whatever it is very new. Allegra, help me again with two more. Ooh. Yeah, venturing off. Typically, you used to be a person that used to stay in the house. Now you're outside. I mean, and this is the thing. You know, when you were inside, or when you were being more reserved, you were underappreciated. There were no dates. There were no flowers. There were nothing. No appreciation for your behavior. Okay? So the point is, why be reserved if you're not being treated like royalty? Then you might as well just go outside. Okay? Be a 304. Okay? Next. Anything else? Devil card came out on the top. Okay, so it's more of an actual situation. Okay, so this person deems that they want you back, but they deem that you're outside, you're venturing off, you're on your pivot. Anything else? Anything else with a Scorpio? Yeah, like I said, Queen of Pentacles. You're on your pivot. This is a feminine, and just a male energy that wants you back. This is a feminine, okay? And it is what it is, okay? Yeah, okay. So, but the Hangman, this person feels like you don't have enough time for them anymore. Um, uh, they feel the 10 of Cups reverse with you also. But they're trying to hold on to something, very much something with you, okay? They feel like the Five of Swords, like somebody has basically stolen something from them. It's giving that you don't have time from them anymore. And that's the bigger problem. It's not even really what you're doing. It's just more so that you don't have time for them anymore, okay? You're putting your time and you're putting your money where your mouth is, Scorpio, I get. You're venturing off. You're dating new people. You're chasing that bag. You're not really focused on this person that was fake flexing, okay? You're focused more on your queen rising, okay? Also, what are they haunted by when they're looking you up? What are they haunted by? They see that things are moving for you very fast. Very fast, okay? Anything else? Whatever it is happening very fast for you. So you're coming into money very fast. New fish means new offer. New person coming in. They're haunted by this. Gotta move faster than that. It's behind at some point. They were more concerned about their pentacles, their money, than they were about this Scorpio. And Scorpio said, I bet. So I gotta focus on mine too. Okay? Anything else they're being haunted by? Are they looking you up? Definitely could be a Scorpio. Scorpio Major Arcana pulled up. Death card. Also, they could be haunted by an end to this relationship. This is definitely a male. Popped up. I told y'all that. Concerning money. Ooh. Justice card at the top. Could be a Libra. Okay? They're looking at what could have been, should have been with y'all, what victories y'all could have had. Okay, but they're still being hopeful with the Chariot card. They feel like they can still win you over. Wishful thinking. I don't know why I feel like wishful thinking with the balance card in reverse. So there's no balance between you two. It's like there's always a pull, a yin and a yang. I get. Okay, as far as fake flexing, who's fake flexing? Yeah, it's a hardworking man. It's a man that works very hard. Okay, possibly does manual labor. Whatever he's doing, it's with his hands and works very hard. Has a lot of back pain I get from holding. Okay, and it's kind of like, unbeknownst to you, you were this person's outlet. You were this person's happy place. But now that you are no longer around to pick up the pieces, okay, because so much is given, much is required. So it was like this person, Scorpio, kept coming around, just taking and never giving. Okay, never giving anything. Okay, like never giving a hand, never giving money, never, just never. Okay, it was just more so like you felt like a pit stop. Okay, and you said, well, shit, if I'm gonna be a pit stop for you, then I might as well really just go outside. Okay, meaning that this free run has ended. I get like your free subscription has ended. You ever had a free trial? But this was supposed to be a 7-day free trial and it ended up like a whole year. Okay. How long was this free trial? How long did this free trial go on? How long was this free trial? How long? It says 2 weeks. Okay. So this is I don't get that and it says at dawn. I don't get that you've been seeing this person for 2 weeks. I got longer. But what I got out of that is it's been 2 weeks since you guys have seen each other. So 2 weeks passed and then you guys saw each other. So you'll know who this is because you went a whole 2 weeks recently without seeing them. Okay, Scorpio? All right. So far we got fake smiles, people in your business, people digging for dirt. Somebody deems you to have a bad reputation. That's somebody that's into you. Okay? And then it's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay, that keeps trying to get some photo-proof evidence of you to bring back to this person. So there is a third party involved. Keep that in mind. But you're unbothered. You're unfazed. Okay, first of all, they have no facts. Okay, meaning that it's not really much to it. Okay, they're making it to seem like more than likely than it's worse than it actually is. Also, give me a second. They're making it seem like it's worse than it actually is, Scorpio. And so we're going to get into who's the one actually into you, like who we're talking about. We're going to get into that. How to clear the energy on the board. Like once I start feeling like the energy is heavy, I'm going to clear it right quick, okay? Okay. All right, and let that go. Okay, cool. All right, so let's see who this person is. Who is this person? This person could be a Taurus, okay, or a Scorpio. Scorpio clarifying the Taurus. All right, Scorpio clarifying an Aries. So heavy on the Aries and Taurus keeps popping up here. Cancer and Capricorn, okay? So this is somebody who tries to put you as you got a bad reputation to somebody that is into you, okay? So you have a mole, like I said, very much somebody that's been around you lately. I'm getting this person was like fake sleeping, but going through your phone. What was the gossip? What's the vibes? What's up with this person? I'm a Scorpio, so I kind of feeling who this person is. What's up with this person? What was this person's problem with you? What's this person's vibe? This one turned around too. Okay. Okay, this is a narcissist. This is a narcissistic person. Type of person that'll come to you for help and step right over you. Okay. All right. Then we have the possibilities, follow your dreams, make up your mind. This person was mad that you hold a light and a spirit in you that they don't. You believe in yourself, and this person doesn't. Okay. We have healing, self-care also. You was like, you're very like more of a beauty, more of a person that takes care of themselves, financially, mentally, emotionally, self-efficient. And this person looks to other people to fill in those gaps, okay? A very unconfident person, okay? You will eventually have to block this person. You're going to finally come with the clues. The clues is going to come out as to who this person is. Because once again, like all the others, this person realized that there is no competition. You know, this significant other that's into you, they realize that this person that's trying to come to them with the deets and trying to come to them with the fake smiles and the gossip of the Scorpio, right? There is no competition, okay? And so they did all of this for nothing, okay? Because this person ain't going nowhere, okay? Okay, Scorpio, this person ain't going nowhere, okay? All right, because there's got no facts, okay? So this person is like, okay, if she's doing or he's doing X, Y, and Z, then bring me the photo evidence. Bring me the photo evidence. Show me something solid. Anybody could say anything. And then this person like kind of like gags, like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't got nothing to give. I don't got nothing to give that person. Okay. What were the gossip that they were looking for? What were they trying to gossip about? What was the news? What were they saying about the Scorpio? What was this person saying about the Scorpio? Okay. So the Scorpio, this person was saying that you were a gossiper yourself, that you gossiped a lot. Also was saying that you will squat up there with other people involved. Called you a pig. Said you were dirty. Stuff like that. Try to make themselves to be more cleaner than you, more kinkier in the bedroom than you. This is somebody who thinks they're in competition with you. Okay? They came to this person like, you know, oh, I just want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you about the Scorpio. Okay? But the reality is they were just two-faced. Okay? A person that is plus size, bigger than you. Okay? Detective. Okay? Feeling the blues. Okay? I'm getting this person was in a lot of nightlife, a lot of nightlife with you. Clumsy person that falls all over the place a lot. Very obsessed with you. Also obsessed with you. Probably wanted to be with you. Also, I'm getting frenemy. Okay, I'm getting frenemy. What's that? What's that? What's that, Ariel? I'm getting frenemy. Okay, so that's crazy about that too. Is that this person that's trying to come with the gossip is trying to take your significant other, say that they're more freakier than you, deeming you to be nasty, saying that you gossip. But in all reality, it doesn't matter what this person does, because this person is into you, Scorpio. Okay, and they will realize quickly that you are way too much out of shape, overweight. You're not as attractive as she is. So I can clearly see why you're jealous. Okay. And it's vice versa. Okay. I love the bells. Yes. Clock it. Okay. So yeah, so don't worry about it, Scorpio. This person is gonna see right through this person as soon as they start asking for the snap facts. Okay. Meaning that if the Scorpio is everything that you say that they are, where is the pictures? Where is it? Okay, come to find out, this person is trying to deflect. Okay, that's because they are more of, they're the type of person that tries to be a model, but they're a plus size. Okay, and so they're more so like probably not getting as many bookings as you. They're not making as much money as you. Okay, so here comes the fake smiles. Okay, wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay, I'm getting, like I said. Okay, so don't worry about it, Scorpio. Focus, like I said, focus on your focus. Queen rising. That's what you need to focus on in this week coming up. Like I said, people looking you up. You got frenemies over here, fake smiles. Somebody's trying to get you some type of photo proof evidence about you. This is a wolf in sheep clothing that's around you. You are very much unfazed. Okay, you're very much unfazed. So don't worry about that. So the overall, I'm gonna see what's gonna happen with the overall, like overall, right? Overall, when it's all said and done, all right, what's gonna happen with this relationship, with this person that's into you, Scorpio? Overall, okay. Let's see what's gonna happen in the end. Okay. All right. Cross watchers. I hate to tell y'all, but y'all did it to yourself. What's gonna happen in the long run? Ooh. Wow. Okay. From this person playing so many games, they're gonna be stuck looking like from the outside looking in for the Scorpio. Okay, they're gonna literally look like they are stuck on the outside looking in because you are going to be focused on your money. Okay, you're gonna be focused on options. Okay, also came out. Focused on what you're gonna invest into. This is all fast movement. New beginnings. He said, wow, I popped right in on time. Okay, yes, we're on Scorpio. Yes, 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 ma'am. Okay, and a judgment is made. Now, let me tell you something. You're going to hate for a Scorpio to Scorpio. A lot of y'all don't understand. Scorpio, we're stingers. We will sting you. We will leave a sting in you, okay? So while you was over here playing around, okay, with this frenemy, right? Busting your bubble, trying to mess up whatever you and the Scorpio had, okay? You left enough room for them to get sick and tired with the judgment card, start anew, start dating other people, focus on their bag. Everything is coming in fast. They're stuck looking like from the outside looking in. And because of that, Scorpios, you will be in your Empress energy and getting married soon. You will meet your husband. You will meet your wife through all of this pain, okay? Because my thing about it is nobody can ever come and tell me anything about somebody that I love. That's point blank, period. Okay. For anybody to go and try to tell anything to anybody else about you, and they just sat there and ate it up, that little dance when they be eating it up, they was sitting there looking like this, like a bobblehead, eating everything up. Okay. They didn't consider, okay, where's the photo evidence? Where's the snap facts? Okay, where are they? Where are they? Where are they at? Okay. This person is just very jealous, but like I said, World card on the top. Let's see what's at the bottom. Yeah, this is how the person wanted feeling. This is what they was doing the whole time. Thinking that they getting away, thinking that they getting sneaky. This is how they gonna be left. Looking like from the outside looking in. Okay? So Scorpio, Libra. Libra showed up. Gemini showed up. Last two signs facing upwards. Okay. The next 3 weeks is gonna be amazing for Scorpio. Okay. So as long as you focus on your bag and focus on closing out this chapter. Because anybody who links up with somebody else to gossip about you is just as bad. They don't belong in your life. And said what? Oh, we not doing Capricorn. We doing Scorpio, we doing Libra, and then we're doing Virgo. For Capricorn, I already put out the full extended, the full reading for January. It's already posted, so just come off of this live and go into the videos on a live and you'll see it there, okay? I did a live where I did everybody's signs in one. Right now, we're only doing 3 signs. We're going into detail. This is an extended reading for Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Extended reading. Okay. So now we're getting ready to go into Libra. Let's see what's going on with Libra. Just give me a second to refresh these cards. I like to smoke the cards before I'm getting ready to get into another deck. Okay, Libras. Let's see what y'all got going on. Keep in mind, this is a love reading. Libra. What's going on with Libra and love? What's going on with Libra and love? And I'm going to pair these up as I go. going on with Libra in love? Libra. What's going on with Libra in love? This is funny. Okay. Libra in love. Okay. All right, Libra. So you guys do have a stalker, Libra. Okay. They're in their head. Okay. For some reason, they got this mentality of like, I'm the boss around here. You know, big ick energy. Even if it's a female, it's coming off masculine. Okay. Drama starter. Okay. There was something you was looking at in your phone, and when you seen it, you literally had to wipe the screen off to make sure that you was literally looking at what you were looking at. Like, you ever seen something and you had to wipe the screen up, like, hold on, wait a minute. I gotta wipe my screen off, okay? To make sure that I'm literally seeing what I'm seeing. Or if you didn't wipe it off, you just did a blink like this, like blink, blink, right? Something within that nature, okay? It's okay. You could be scared of card readers. I missed you too. I missed you too. I'm falling angel, teaching, yeah. Okay. So look, so that had you getting ready to go into. You ever seen detectives when they have all this evidence in boxes and they're just carrying it around? You're literally collecting so much evidence, okay, on this person that you're literally kind of sort of becoming a detective. Spirit guides are telling me to let go of that, okay? The energy that you're putting, Libra, into investigating this person is literally, you're looking like, bag lady, you gonna hurt your back carrying all those boxes like that. Okay. Be careful for girl fights. Stay away from girl fights, girl behaviors, gossiping, stuff like that. There's no facts to that, Libra. It's giving that person is jealous of the person's spiritual gifts. Okay. Also, be careful with travel, okay? You're thinking of going on traveling coming up soon, but it's giving ain't shit ass person, okay? So don't do any traveling for the month of January. No traveling, okay? All traveling is in halt, okay? For some reason why Libra, you've been playing the lottery a lot lately, but somebody is putting like bad karma on that, probably wishing that you don't win the lottery, like you don't hit it. I would get some salt and I will put it on my hand and I'll rub it together, okay? Wash your hands with the salt underneath hot water, okay? Do that 3 times, okay? To get rid of this bad energy. Maybe you told this person you're trying to hit the lottery, you're trying to win the lottery, Libra, and they wish bad luck on it, okay? So also I get there's people that are jealous of your light, okay? It irritates their demons, okay? Move in silence. Also, I'm getting Libra. So stop telling everybody that you do, because what that's giving, and when I get your light irritates their demons and silence, is you're more than likely having a good streak or a good run, and you're running around telling everybody, right, how good you're doing, okay, how great everything's going, and that doesn't make everybody happy, so people start putting the evil eye on you, Libra, okay? So my advice will be to hush it up, okay, for a while, okay? Let's hush it up, okay? Let's move in silence. Okay, let's just bust those goals out, okay? And stop entertaining girl fight gossip. That's not helping. That's actually lowering your vibration. Because it's a lot of it's a jealousy thing, okay? I'm gonna go into it though. What is the Libra stalking? What is Libra stalking right now? Why is Libra stalking? Oh, I mean, why is somebody stalking the Libra? Actually, Okay, so somebody sees that you do have options, okay, recently. They're in their head about it. They don't like the competition, okay? This person is afraid of competition, Libra, willing to fight for your love, okay? And this person is like a dark roamer, okay? Like roams in the night, stays up till late at night. Who's stalking the Libra? It's a person that's outside all the time. They see that you have options. They have found out about somebody. Somebody has found out about somebody. Okay, I got this person is doing witchcraft on you. Also, you see with the black cat. Okay, and then also there's somebody that want a new beginning. So there's quite a few people popping their ugly head in and out of here, Libra. But for the most part, it looks like you're keeping your options open. Okay, keeping your options open. And what's gonna be the overall thing with this stalker? What's gonna be the overall? Okay, so I'm getting this person is in love with you. This person is in love with you. This person wants to build something with you. Okay, possibly her name could be Star or not. It could actually be 1 foot in and 1 foot out of the situation. So what I'm getting from this Libra is this person is feeling the same thing like you, where you're 1 foot out and 1 foot in with them, and they're 1 foot out and 1 foot in with you. So the feelings are mutual, okay? The problem is there's third parties involved and all these people involved. As far as boss daddy drama starter, who is this person? Who's this person? Okay, somebody that you just broke up with. Somebody that you just broke up with. It happened very fast. Okay, I'm getting multiple streams of income. I'm getting you going to be focused on your money. High priestess, you be putting your energy into your work. Cutting through the illusions. I see a Scorpio at the bottom of that. Also Libra, you see the scorpion. Okay, and then I see 2 bitches. See the dogs? 1 bitch and 2 bitch. So it's good. Like I said, there's multiple people on this board. Okay, but you're so focused on like how am I going to get more money? Okay, why do you want to get more money? Why is the urgency all of a sudden to get more money, Libra? Why is the sudden urgency to get more money? Why? Okay, for your happiness. You feel like you have to step into more money so that way you can complete your happiness. Whatever that is, that makes you feel like a naked boy on a pony. Okay? Whatever that is, okay? Also, it's after a tower moment, okay? You're not receiving any new offers from anybody. You are keeping your options open, but you're not receiving any new offers, meaning that the ones that are trying to get with you, you're not really trying to hear it, okay, Libra? You're more reserved at this time. But like I said, you are trying to figure out multiple ways to bring in more income for your happiness, okay? For whatever reason that is, you feel like you're not bringing in enough money, okay? And because of that, you feel like it's going to hinder something, okay? All right. Let me just go into the vibes. Why does Libra feel like they have to make more money? Why is Libra feeling like they have to make more money? Why? What's the reason? Okay, they feel like time is money and money is time. Libra saying, I have to get established. I should be more established at this time, okay? In fear of somebody cutting you off, and like, don't let nobody make you feel like that, okay? Go at your speed, but it's giving like you feel like you have to make money, and I hate to say it this way, okay? But the Libra's feeling like they have to make more money because they may have acquired a new side chick or side dude that is going to come with an upkeep. That makes sense. So the Libra's feeling like, damn, I got this person. I want to make a commitment. So I'm going to have to step my money up because this person is going to cost. It's going to be another bill, okay? I'm not saying that's for everybody, but I got that from that, okay? All right. Like I said, look, love affair. Boop. Virgo's next. Okay, Virgo's next. Love affair. Dirty little secret. Sex fix down low. This is something that Libra is trying to elevate. Okay. Somebody that Libra deems to be their soulmate, but they're exhausted. They feel like they're running out of options, like burned out, burdened, empty. Like, what more else can I do? Like, I already work 2 jobs. I already work 3 jobs, but too much is given, much is required. And meaning that date in your financial bracket. Okay. Most men that can have multiple wives and multiple girlfriends is because they can afford it effortlessly. You know, if you're not in that financial bracket, then you don't deserve a side chick or a side dude, because that's going to come with an upkeep. Okay. Whether you're a female and you get a side dude, you're still going to have to give up your time to entertain this man now when you already have one. That makes sense? If you're a man, most times, if you have a side chick, that is going to come with having to get her hair done, having to get her nails done, having to pay a bill to, having to do something, very much something, because too much is given, much is required. Most of the time, I'm saying we live in a new era where women are very independent, but not everybody, right? And some women, no matter how independent they are, they still have old values, which means that I know you don't think that you're just gonna come over here and I'm gonna be your side and you're not gonna pay something, very much something, okay? Excuse me. So that's what I got from there. I don't know what that. Let me move this other way, because this thing about to cut off all my air. It's going right into my. Jesus Christ. Hold on, y'all. About to choke the living daylights out of me. Okay, cool. All right. So, yeah, feeling stagnant, feeling like you got to get more job, Libra. Also feeling like this is karma. You see that third party? I told you this is about a third. Mind you, this all fell out together. I told you this is a third party situation, okay? You're feeling like, also like, I guess this is my mother effing karma. This is my karma, okay? For trying to entertain another relationship when I didn't need to. Or, you know, maybe you did something to somebody in the past. You know, I feel like everybody knows that they've done something, very much something, that they thought, even myself, where you thought, this is my karma. You know, that's not what I'm saying? That I remember when I did such and such and such, and now this came back full circle, okay? So I got that. No, we're on Libra still. Virgo's next, okay? All right. And then you got boundaries, okay? Disrespectful, enough is enough, defend yourself. And then you got puzzled, confused, complex, conflicted, okay? So yeah, for the most part, I'm going to see how that's going to end. Let's see how it's going to turn out. How is it going to turn out with Libra and this side dude or side female? What's the overall energy? How is it going to turn out indefinitely? Wow. Okay. Hangman. New beginning. 10 of Cups. Family, marriage, stability. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this person gets money. Ace of Swords, new beginning. Okay, when is this going to happen? So this person ain't going nowhere. Libra, if you wanted to know whether you get a good job or more income or not, this person ain't going nowhere. Just so you know. What's gonna be the okay. I got within a week. Okay, within a week. Some of you guys, November of next year. Or November of this year, sorry. Okay, we're in January now. Okay, but some of you I got within a week. So something's gonna happen within a week where it's gonna come to a head. And you're gonna hit this person and say, look, I'm gonna give you an ultimatum. Okay? Are we gonna move forward with this, or are we just gonna cut it off? It's gonna be very blunt, okay? Okay, so now what is it that you found that you had to wipe the screen off for? Like, what did you find out? What did Libra find out? Somebody is in the striptease, gamble, or Vegas. Okay, this is giving red light industry. Something that you know, Probably you found somebody's OnlyFans. Maybe you found this person was a stripper. Maybe you found this person was an escort. Maybe you found that this person, you saw this person on the corner. Maybe you found that very much something, and you had to literally wipe your glasses off to make sure that you wasn't seeing doubles. Okay, is what I'm getting. Anything else? This is a narcissistic person. This person mentions narcissist a lot with you and them. Says that you're a narcissist and they are too. Which I've never saw a narcissist call themselves a narcissist. I don't think a narcissist could even say that they're a narcissist, because then they will be admitting some type of fault. So I don't think that's true. And you notice that they are glowing up, getting money, successful, whatever it is that they're doing. Okay. Yeah. And it was very eye-opening to you. Okay. Why should you stay away from girl fights? Stay away from gossip and girl fights, Libra, because why should a Libra stay away from gossip and girl fights? I mean, if you got any questions, you could just send me $5 and I will answer your question on the spot as we're doing the live. So I'm doing $5 readings. Just ask me the question and I'm going to pull out 3 cards as I'm going, okay? And we got a little bit of time left because I'm doing this spread that I'm doing Virgo, okay? Okay. So this is the person that's trying to take you on a roller coaster of highs and lows. Extra clown type of person. I get like two-faced, okay? This person eats a lot for some reason, okay? Black sheep and rebelling also, okay? Meaning that it's like a kettle trying to call somebody black, kind of call itself black. They do the same thing the other person is doing and they're trying to point fingers, okay? Like, not me, her. Not me, him, okay? But they do the exact same thing, okay? I'm not doing Aries right now. We're doing Libra, okay? All right. Anything else? What's the gossip about? Saying that telling the Libra that this person says that they don't have enough time, but they do have time. They're lying about the time. Something about texting and talking people, and then dating. Okay, so this, like I said, this is giving more so somebody coming in and gossiping, and it's because they want to be inside of the Libra's they want to be inside the other sign's shoes, okay, meaning that they want this Libra for themselves, okay? Clock that T, okay? All right, cool. Anything else as far as travel ain't shit, and it came up with partying, okay? So with the spirit guys, we're on Libra right now. Yes, we're on Libra right now. I don't see health in here. This is more so leaning more towards gossip and stuff like that. If you want to know about the help, tip $5, and then do a $5 pay. I forgot what they call it, but anyway, tip $5, and then I will tell you what's going on with Libra's health. But right now, I don't see health on this board at all. This is leaning more towards somebody's talking to Libra, and you could rewind it back because we already almost done with Libra. And basically staying out of gossip and moving in silence, okay? Focus in on their coins and not trying to exhaust their resources, meaning that well, if you got a wife, don't get a side chick because you can't afford it, okay? It's gonna have a financial strain on your household, okay? If you can afford it, then by all means, okay, indulge in that, okay? But if you don't have, you just don't have it, okay? I just did Scorpio, we just did, okay? All right, cool. So what else is going on? So avoid travel, avoid partying. It sounds like Libra shouldn't even be outside this month. Avoid travel, avoid partying. What else? Avoid three-way triangles. Avoid them. We just spoke about that. Avoid partying. It came out again. I'm getting DUI, okay? Avoid it. Anything else? Avoid fake flexing, acting like you got more money that you ain't got, Libra. We just had this conversation, okay? Scorpio, you can rewind it back after I delete it. I mean, not delete it, after I post it. We just did Scorpio. Okay? Avoid forcing things. Avoid kissing ass. All right. And avoid acting unbothered, meaning that if you are bothered by something, express that openly. I have a problem with this. Okay. Say whatever the problem is, Libra. Okay. Because what's going to happen is you're going to keep sweeping the problem under the rug and it's never going to get solved. Right. Exactly. They can't take accountability. Boundaries are up until they grow up. Time to budget and focus. That's right. Libras, focus. Okay. But like I said, the cards show that you and this person is going to end up in marriage that you need to get more money for. So I wouldn't be concerned. Okay. I feel like there's somebody that was like worried about, is this person going to leave me because I don't have more money. I don't have enough money after a tower moment. Okay. But the cards came out that in a week, you guys are going to come to a resolution about this, and it is going to end in the 10 of Cups. Okay, it is going to end in the 10 of Cups, okay? Pisces, please. Okay, all right? All right, cool. So now, as far as bad karma with a jackpot, so Libra, you were trying to hit the lotto recently. I know the whole world was trying to hit that $1 billion Powerball lotto, for sure, okay? Me, I'm a lotto player myself, and when it goes into the billions, baby, I'm playing. Make it make sense. Why wouldn't you spend $2 to become a billionaire? I don't understand who wouldn't. Okay, but what it's giving is I want to see why bad karma and jackpot is coming out. Why is bad karma coming out for jackpot? Why is it? What's the karma? What's the bad karma about? Trying to save that money, not investing. How do you say, you gotta be, in order to be in it, you gotta be in it to win it. Okay. So what the spirit God is saying is, buy that Powerball, buy that Mega Millions, buy that number. Okay. You trying to save too much is what causing that. We also have a Scorpio, or death to arcana. The Scorpio is the major arcana's death card, and then we got the Emperor, okay, which is it's telling you to believe in yourself, okay. And what I get from the Scorpio and following what the believe yourself card is, there is a Scorpio that talks to you about playing the lottery, okay, and they play the lottery also, Libra. And you need to keep yourself around that energy, okay. There's somebody that you talk to about the lottery that is kind of like, yeah. You know, you're going to win, blasey, blasey, blasey. But let's see if you are. Is the Libra going to win the lottery? Okay. You will play the lottery somewhere else. It's not going to be near your home. It's going to be, you travel somewhere, okay, to play. There is going to be a celebration. There is going to be a celebration. And you see there is a third party there. So you are going to be able to afford, with this lottery winning, you are going to be able to afford, okay? You are going to have your world. You consider this person to be your world. You are going to be able to have your cake and eat it too with the marriage card. Okay? 10 of Cups. I mean, 9 of Cups follow with that. Okay? So yeah, that's... I guess the Libra gets what they want after, or okay, I guess you get what you want after all. You get it all, okay? And all you have to do is believe, okay? Spirit God is saying believe, okay? And it's something involving a Scorpio, because Scorpio came out here, okay? All right, cool. So now, as far as in people are jealous, right? Your light irritates their demons, Libra, and it says move in silence, okay? So let's see what that's about. Who do you have to watch out for? Let's see what the news is talking about. They got in a karmic relationship due to trauma. They can't risk the real thing until they heal. Time and patience, okay? Period. I love the interludes. I love the inner comments in between. You hit it right on, okay? Baby, I never miss, okay? All right, cool. So as far as shine and silence, okay, why silence? Why silence on your light? Why silence? So it's a rat. Yeah. Be careful. It's a rat around. That's why I'm telling you to be quiet. You're talking too much. A dirty offer. People can only offer to you what they know you're involved in, right? Because how can they fit you into a puzzle if they don't have the piece? Okay, so give them missing pieces of the puzzle. And if they're a rat, right, What do you do with rats when they're trying to be in your business? Put them in a maze. Tell them you're going to Puerto Rico if you're going to fucking Cuba. Tell them, shoot, I'm going to Houston, but you're in Miami. Okay, stop leaving your location on. I heard like, you Libra, you have your location. Somebody has your location, and or you gave your location to somebody at some point. You didn't realize you put indefinitely, and they still have it on, and they know where you're at all the time. Go into your iPhone, go look at your location, and see who is this person that is still following you literally everywhere you go. Okay? Yeah, okay. And then I got cyberbullying. Okay, and then I got crying over you. Okay, so like I said, I would thought you broke up with somebody too. Somebody's crying over you. You got cyberbullying, a dirty offer, a rat. Send that rat into a maze. Baby, some girls be calling me sometime and they be like, China, what you doing? And baby, I could be on a money run and I'll be like, nothing, just sitting here chilling, what's up? Or they be like, hey girl, you home? Let me tell you something, I'm from the hood. I don't never tell somebody whether I'm home or not. That's how you get home invasions. Or telling people when you're going to be out the country or when you're going to be away from home. That's how you get robbed. 99% of the time, you're going to get robbed by somebody who knows you. And you done told them that you're not home, that nobody ain't going to be home. Okay? So when somebody calls me and say, hey, girl, you home? I'll be like, wow, what's up? You hear me? I mean, when I say it with the serious New York posture, wow, what's up? You understand what I'm saying? You don't need to know when I'm going to be home. Who are you? You don't pay my bills. You don't need the key to get in the house. You don't live there. How can I help you? Okay? Y'all remember, y'all can take that to the bank and y'all can cash it. Okay? All right. So, jealous, okay, that, and then what else got to be silent, moves? What else got to be silent? What else do you got to be silent about? What else to be silent about, Libra? Lastly, what does a Libra have to be silent about? Okay, there's somebody that you telling that you dodged a bullet by, like I dodged a bullet by not dealing with her or not dealing with him. But guess what? You've been talking to that person about this person so much that this person wants your person now. Does that make sense? This person wants your person now because you done sat up there and spoke so much about this person that you done created this whole how can I say, you created this whole avatar. Okay, they never even met the person, but because you talked about them so much, they want the person now. Okay, cock blocking came out. Okay, also obsessive lover. Okay, so yeah, be careful with that. Also obsessive lover and people creeping. Okay, so be careful with that also. Okay, Libra, we went heavy into your sign. So I hope you got the messages that you need from there. We getting ready to go into Virgo. Where's all the Virgos at? Is there any Virgos in the building? Where's all the Virgos at? Where's all the Virgos at? So we getting ready to do Virgo next, and that's going to be the end of this. Okay, I might do one more sign. If we can all agree on one more sign, I'll do one more sign. But I have to see the sign posted inside the chat more than all the others. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So y'all can start now. I'm going to do Virgo, and then I'm going to pick one other sign, but I have to see the other sign more, okay, in the chat than all the others. If not, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to end it. So I'm giving y'all chances. I'm doing Virgo. Virgo's next. Any other sign except for Virgo, Scorpio, and Libra, because I already did those signs. Any other sign. Any other sign other than Virgo, Scorpio, and Libra. Okay, so far we got Taurus. Remember, I'm doing Virgo next. After that, I'll choose the last sign I'm going to do spontaneously. This was a good one, Libra. Libra, y'all wind up getting everything that y'all want. Y'all got to just have patience. You got to just have patience. But too much is getting much required. You can't expect to start a whole new relationship and don't bring nothing to the table. You didn't even buy a gallon of milk. Did you even buy a gallon of milk for that person's house? Clock it. Did you even buy a gallon of milk for that person's house? Because they said, I'm out. I'm clocking out. So Libra's not bringing nothing to the table. I'm out. That's what it gave. Virgo in the house. Okay, we're doing Virgo next. Okay. Virgo, let's see what y'all got going on this week. I hope y'all ready. Because 2026 ain't playing fair. 2026 is not playing fair. I'm letting y'all know. 2026 is not playing fair. I see a lot of people moving on. Moving on and moving up. It's no room for stagnant relationships no more in 2026. It's the year of the horse. Everybody's like ready to go, okay? Okay. You're welcome. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on with the Virgos? Excuse me, y'all. This damn incense getting ready to choke the life out of me. I gotta find something more friendly than incense, because incense, I think like incense irritate me so bad. It used to be like okay, but like as of lately, I'm like not really feeling the incense thing. But I used to like Palo Santo though, not that. I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy me some more Palo Santos. Okay, all right. All right, Virgo. Okay. Okay, we're gonna see what's going on with y'all, Virgo. Yeah, I see a lot of, for Virgo, I see a lot of unfairness. I see a lot of unfairness. I'm ready for it. Yes, got it. I see a lot of unfairness when it comes to the Virgo. I see a lot of unfairness. Okay? A lot of unfair. All right. Okay, Virgos. All right, Virgo. You have a wolf in sheep's clothing that is around you. I know you feel it and you know who it is. Okay? Who's this person? Who's the wolf in sheep's clothing for the Virgo? Could be a Leo. Okay? Could be an Aquarius. Could be a Scorpio. Could be a Virgo. Could be a Libra. Or could be a Gemini Virgo. So it could be another Virgo, or could be the Virgo clarifying the other sign, okay? Moral of the story is you're too busy winning. You're too busy winning, okay? You felt like somebody stole something from you recently, okay? It's like Virgo, like they pulled up in your life right quick, and then they pulled right back out, okay? Meaning that they took you for a ride, okay? I get robbed, lost, theft, physical, and emotional. Not even or emotional, and emotional, okay? I get that this is a female, okay, with stepping into a power, praise coming up, spotlight. This is a person that is in the spotlight, popular on social media, possibly could be a streamer. Shit, could be a divination, could be into tarot card reading, stuff like that. It was a dirty offer, okay? What I'm getting is your intuition is correct. From the beginning, there was no true love here. This person just showed up for the ride. Does that make sense? Like Virgo, they literally just showed up for a good time, not a long time, okay? All right. I get that something about a screenshot, okay? Maybe you like to take a lot of screenshots, but I also get no facts. So what I'm getting from that is what you thought it wasn't as deep as what you thought it was, okay? This person just wanted to link you for a minute, probably see how you were doing, get a connection with you after a long time of not seeing you. But you took that as they wanted to move forward indefinitely, and that wasn't the case, okay? This person was literally there for a good time, not a long time. And that's why I tell people really in the or reality, since we don't really know what people's true intentions are anyway most of the time, it's best to just go with the flow. Don't do too much, okay? Really check to see what the person's intentions are. Enjoy the ride. It seemed like you were more sort of like planning weddings, thinking longevity, moving in together. And this person was just thinking about B job. This person was more so just thinking about, you know, a job, a B job. Like, they was not, you was not in their long-term plans at the end of the day. Trying that relationship going, trying to keep that relationship going when they seasonal. Exactly. They were there for a good time, not a long time. And it exactly was seasonal. Let me see how many months this person entertained you, Virgo. 3 months. Okay. 3 months. Or maybe you haven't seen them for 3 months. Okay, because we got November, December, January. Okay, so you probably didn't see them. We got really October, November, December, because we're in January now. Okay, so you possibly could have not seen them since October, or they were just around for 3 months. Okay, moral of the story, I'm getting three. Okay, this person could be Cancer, Aquarius, Virgo, Scorpio, Aries. Heavy on a Scorpio, Virgo clarifying a Scorpio. So if you was thinking, long term, I don't feel like this person had any bad intentions with you. I just feel like you guys weren't on the same page, okay? You wanted a relationship, Virgo, and they was more so, when Scorpio came heavy on the board, Capricorn also, they was just more so just going for a joyride, having fun, la-di-da, whoop-de-doo. I keep hearing whoop-de-doo. Like, I keep hearing literally whoop-de-doo, okay? Summer loving, had a blast. Summer loving, happened too fast. Yes, 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 exactly. All right. And then now you're bitter because the person is like back on their bullshit, back to their regularly scheduled program, okay? You deem it a dirty offer, but it wasn't a dirty offer. You just were in a different mind space than this person. Like I said, I don't get that, you know, they were a bad person. I just get that you guys weren't on the same wavelength. Okay. Also, that's why no facts came out, because that you deem that you have some type of proof of their whatever it is that happened between you and them, but there's no facts there. Anybody's gonna look at it and says, bro, it looked like she was just having a good time. Sis, it looked like he was just having a good time. Maybe you took this too far. Okay. I'm getting, okay. Also, I got scarcity tactics. There's a car involved with this. I feel like maybe you needed them, and I hate to say this, but I feel like maybe you needed them to co-sign for a vehicle. There was some type of, you needed them to get on the road for whatever reason. It could be co-signing, it could be their credit, it could be you needed your address. It could be anything like that, okay? And that was like a scarcity tactic. So this person was actually questioning your intentions, Virgo. Like, why do you need my address? Like, so is this even really real? Do you really want to be with me, or are you just using me? So you guys actually stepped into this relationship. This is a past person with the same type of mentality of, is this person using me, or am I using the person? Also, I got car problems also from that also. So I got that maybe you were upset, so you did damage to the person's car, or they did damage to your car. Somebody did something to somebody's car, okay? But it's very much cars involved in this setup, okay? So also I got marrying for money, okay? So you think that to be played out. Like I said, when it came to this person, you feel like their intentions wasn't pure. You also are, like I said, you're too busy winning, Virgo, okay? So your money is like way up there, okay? And you felt like this person was trying to marry into money. You probably felt like their intentions wasn't great. Also, like, even though you wanted to marry this person, and you was like moving fast forward with this person, and this person wasn't on the same page, right? The reality is, like, in the back of your head, you were saying, well, it would make sense to like marry me because like I'm the breadwinner, okay? Like, I bring in all the money, okay? All right, to my car in Merced, California. Okay. Okay. Karma, exactly. I'm getting some serious single mom vibes. I'm not single. I'm not a single mom, if that's what you're saying. Clock it, okay? Yeah, and not all Spanish and African American people are single parents. Okay, clock that T. Okay, my daughter is 24 now, and her dad was in her life her entire life. Okay, and he still is. So clock it. Okay, all right, cool. So, right, moving forward past this, let's see what else. Okay, and that's what happens when you plan kids. I plan my child. When you plan your child, I think it works out better than when you have oopsie doopsie babies. Does that make sense? All right, cool. So as far as a whoop in sheep's clothing, too busy winning, Virgo. What do you have to say about that? Who's a whoop in sheep's clothing anyway? Okay, this is a past person. Wow. Okay, this is a past person. Excuse me, y'all. This was a past person. Okay, that you looked as marriage material. Like I said, you were moving fast forward with this person. Okay, like you wanted to marry them, like to death do us part. Okay, had you feeling like this over this. Okay, Virgo, and don't shoot the messenger. Okay, you're not receiving any offers about this, and you're trying to like figure out like how you can swindle your way back into this person's life. I don't recommend, Virgo, forcing people into relationships. It never works. Okay, it's best to just get into a relationship, just be yourself, let it flow, and if it doesn't, let it go. Okay, it never ends well. Okay, so even though I'm getting that you still want to make this work with this person, Virgo, after all of this, but the reality is, what's gonna happen? What's gonna be the outcome? Nope. Two. Nope. Three of Swords. I told you. Three of Swords. In reverse. Look, in reverse. Look, in reverse. In reverse. I can't make this up. In reverse. In reverse. Look, in reverse. Possibly could be with a Scorpio. In reverse. Okay? In reverse. Okay? What does that mean? Do not even try to pursue this anymore. This is dead. This is as dead as the death card that came out. Okay? This is literally, as I'm talking about, all of these cards in reverse, all of these cards, and this one upright. So possibly could be a Scorpio that you was considered in marrying. Okay? Wheel of Fortune. This has came to an end. This has came to an end. I don't like. I can even turn these cards around. Look, it don't make a difference. It don't make a difference. It don't. It don't. All of these in reverse. So that's that. Don't even look at that anymore. Okay, move straight on along, Virgo. Whatever you thought you was gonna create with this person, no matter if you thought who's wrong, who's right, life is too short to cry about the spilled milk when you could be investing that energy into your new relationship. Okay, finding your new love, feeding into yourself. Too busy winning. Okay, too busy winning. Okay, should I marry my man? Send me a donation and I'll let you know. For Aries, love interests. Yeah, send in donations and then I'll pull out 3 cards. I'm a Libra. He's a Virgo. My B-Day, but he has multiple partners. Can you do my reading? Yes. As soon as you send in a donation, y'all see where the money sign is at. I believe it's at the bottom somewhere. I'll just stop and then pull out 3 cards and answer your question. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Okay. So now, Virgo. I think that was clear cut because this is about a particular person. Okay, that you kept trying to spin the block with, and the spirit guides is telling you this shit is dead. Okay, it's not going nowhere. It doesn't matter who took who for a ride, what nobody thought, what was screenshot, who had the facts, who didn't have the facts. The reality of this relationship is dead. Okay. So with that being said, let's see who's coming in. Okay. Because I like to focus on what's next instead of keep beating this dead horse. Because this horse is dead. Okay. I said, if they learn how to be, there's a chance won't put life on hold. Okay, Virgo. Who's coming in? Who's coming in for the Virgo? Who's coming in? Okay. Could possibly be a Libra. Major Arcana. Also, this person has money. Okay, male figure has money. There's a person that's going to come in. When you meet this person, they're just coming out of a relationship, Virgo, and you're clearly just coming out of a relationship. So both of y'all are going to be 1 foot in and 1 foot out, like the wounded warrior, okay, Virgo? Because you're hurt from your past, they're hurt from their past. So you guys are both going to be 1 foot in, as you can see, and 1 foot out. See, 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on the grass, okay? But because you guys both got mutual heartbreaks, you're going to be feeding into each other with water, okay? Excuse me. Meaning that you're going to be like, oh, she did what? Oh, he did what? Oh my God. Let me heal you. Let me heal you. Let me heal you. Okay. Is what I'm getting. Okay. It is going to take strength to get over the old person. Okay. But you are now, looking at, I get like what's left of your money. Okay. Meaning that you spent some type of money on this person. Okay. And now you're just looking at it like, okay, I still got coins. Like I still got a lot of money. No matter what I spent, I still have a lot of money. Okay. So, and you're too busy winning. Okay. So there's more coming in. Okay. So you're not lacking in the financial area. Okay. But somebody is coming in. You guys are both going to be hurt. Okay. Just keep that in mind. Anything else about the new person coming in for the Virgo? And I'm going to ask when. Okay. Okay. So this is actually a person that you've seen before. Okay. This is also a happiness hater. Like somebody, how you say, they've hated on this relationship that you had with this girl or this guy before. Okay. And they're going to be there to play that violin again. Like, oh, Virgo, she hurt you again. Oh, Virgo, he hurt you again. Let me soothe your ego again. Okay. Because I got impersonator. Okay. Happiness hater. You see the person looking at you and the other person wants you back. Okay. Somebody that you had on the side. Okay. You're going to run back to them. Okay. So this person knows about and has seen you and your significant other together, the one that you just broke up with. Okay. Right? Like I said, same shit, different day. Okay. So you're going back to a side, meaning that you lost your main Virgo and you will be going back to this side. Okay. Second best, I call it. It is what it is, because you're only going to that person off of default, because this was the person that you saw as marriage, but it was in reverse, meaning that you possibly could have tried to offer an engagement to this person and all of that, because marrying into money came in here and that person said no. And I ain't talking about any no. I'm talking about a cold no. A solid no. Okay. But you'll be back hustling and you're into your romantic mode, buying flowers again. Okay. You're still trying to look up that person. Like I said, I don't recommend that, Virgo. I know it's very hard to see a bright future with somebody and it doesn't work out. But the best thing is to just keep it moving. Okay. All right. Haunted by the memories of you. And like I said, hooked. It's not going to be easy. Putting on fake smiles, making the world think that, you're happy and you're glad that you broke up with this person, but it's all fake. Okay. How long is it going to take for you to get over this person, Virgo? How long? within 3 years. Damn, that's long. Okay, but it is gonna take some time. Like I said, you and this person both are gonna be in the same space, so the person's gonna be able to meet you where you're at because they also just had a breakup. Okay, this reading is done. I just want to see what you have to watch out for. What does the Virgo have to look out for? In the desert. What is this? Okay, just look out for that person that you're getting ready to connect with. You're going to meet him in the summertime. You're not going to meet him this winter. Okay, you're going to meet him in the summer. Okay, this is somebody that you're going to have a mutual attachment to. This person is a caregiver. Could possibly be caring for one of your family members. A caregiver, works in the care, probably a CNA, doctor, nurse, a caregiver. Works in the medical field, okay? Clock it, okay? Good luck to that, okay? And let me see what else. Yeah, because look, speaking of nurse, okay? New York City. After a time of death, you meet him inside somewhere. Okay, you meet him inside somewhere in a home. Like I said, it gave CNA. Like you would meet a person that is a CNA in somebody's home. That makes sense. Okay. All right, cool. So watch out for that. It's not saying watch out for anything bad. It's saying watch out for this new person. So clock that T. That I'm trying to figure out if there's something you have to watch out for. And the spirit guides actually showed you who to watch out for. Because it's a love reading, so that makes sense. I just didn't expect that to come out that way. Also, is there anything that this person that said no to the marriage, does this person want to say anything to the Virgo lastly? Let's see if this person wants to come through and say anything. Anything to you. Let's see. Interesting. Okay, so I got north. It's probably, this person probably doesn't live in the north. You live in the north. Okay. They said east, northeast. That's probably like New York. They got I died fast, but I don't get like literally died. I mean like the relationship between you and them is dead. That keeps coming out. I died, dead. I told you this person is not coming back. They said something about my uncle. Something about lust. Okay, come on, member. Hey, ask me anything, De Garcia, and I'm going to actually answer it with 3 cards. You can ask me anything, as far as a fast reading, and I'm going to answer it with 3 cards. Okay, so welcome to the members. Woo! This person said, I'm outside. Okay, this person was just with you for lust. I told you they was there for a good time, not a long time. Said that you hated them. Said something about an alligator. I don't know. When I get alligator, I get Florida. Like what did you do in Florida? They feel like you crossed the line. You did something in Florida. Because Florida has a lot of alligators, if that makes sense. All right, cool. They feel like you tortured them over time. Now, I don't mean physically. It could be physically too. But what I get is like mentally, emotionally, like being with you was like torture. And then I got them in a ditch. So they might not be financially well off without you. But I mean, like if somebody rather be in a ditch than be with you, well, hell, shit, be in a ditch. Okay? And then they said, okay, I'm in a ditch, but I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Person could be of African-American set. BLK person did it. And then something about a mom and selling them. Okay. All right, cool. So yeah, it is what it is. The person wanted to basically say our relationship is dead. Okay. And I mean, I might not be doing well as well as I was with you, but I'm doing okay. Okay. And that speaks a lot, because if you're somebody's financial anchor and they still don't want to deal with you, you must have did something very much. I'm not blaming the Virgos. I'm just saying, Like, a person said they don't even want you to take care of them financially no more because they done playing around with you. I don't know what you did, but all I know is they were willing to take on the financial burden, as long as they ain't had to deal with you, Virgo. Okay, so I don't know what you did, but you know what you did, or you know what's going on. Moral of the story is somebody's new coming in. Y'all gonna be a better match. It's all about the better match. My thing about it is, it's not what you want. Okay, it's what the better match is. Like, I'm gonna say prime example. Somebody can, right, be a lawyer and fall in love with a prostitute. Que sera. Que sera, sera. Somebody can be a Jehovah's Witness, right, and fall in love with an atheist. Que sera, sera. Whoop-de-doo. People fall in love every day with people that they're not supposed to be with, and they're not equally yoked, okay? That doesn't mean they're a good match, is what I'm saying, okay? So what I'm getting is this person that's this CNA or into this career is a better match for you, okay? You guys will elevate within the next 3 years, okay? And you're going to be too busy winning, okay? This relationship with this person that was there for a good time, not a long time with you, Virgo, is gone. Long gone, okay? I'm not even going to see what else. Okay, so now I said I'm going to do one more sign, and I said y'all to put the name of the sign in there, and I believe the other sign was, I'm looking for it now, because we already did Virgo. Okay, it was Taurus. She said Pisces. It was Taurus, though. I told y'all to start putting it in the room earlier, baby doll, and y'all waited too late. Lee Garcia, if you got to ask me anything for a free reading, ask me during the live, and I will pull out 3 cards. Don't worry about if I'm doing a reading. I'm going to stop and pull them out. Welcome to the Glam Fam. Ow. If you want to become a member, go on ahead and join. Because there will be readings and stuff that I do that are only for members only, okay? And only the members will have access to those channels and to those extended readings. I'm going to do an extended reading after this, but it's going to be for members only, right? Is what I'm saying, okay? All right, cool. So we're getting ready to go into, let me get a drink, because, man, this is 1800 tequila with coconut with Everfresh. That's like my favorite mix. Okay, cool. Now we're getting ready to go into Taurus, okay? All right. Taurus. Oh, my friend, let's pull up. What's the tea? What's going on with Taurus for this week? Okay? What's going on with Taurus? Woo! I mean, y'all cards is falling all over the place. If I can keep these cards on the table, we can get y'all reading done. Okay, Taurus. Okay. Okay, Taurus, let's get into it. So, Taurus, there's a third-party situation you need to stay the hell out of, okay? If you know that this person has another person, stay far away, because it's not going to end well, okay? I got, your light irritates their demons. So this person is literally just trying to bring you into this third-party triangle so they can spice up their relationship, Taurus, and it's not yours, because you're the third party, okay? Even after all of this, you're unbothered. You know there are people looking you up, people trying to get a hold of you. we have groupies also, and then we have bankruptcy. So what I'm getting from that, from the spirit guide, is stop overspending, okay? Meaning that you're trying to link this friend and that friend and that friend, and that is costly, okay? I'm talking about like 4 different relationships, okay? It's giving, if you keep that up, okay, you're gonna go in debt, okay? Also, I'm getting, there is a masculine in here who wants to start drama, and I'm getting it's this third party situation over here, okay? Also, I'm getting, be careful with the internet, because somebody is using the internet to snitch on you. So there's a rat on the internet, and they're using it like for timestamps. Like, the Taurus said that they were going to be over here, but look at the screenshot here, and at 10:11 it says that she was here or he was here, but actually they were here or there. Okay, so they're using your own social media, okay, to timestamp you and snitch on you, says anything, does anything, make shit up, dramatic. I can't make it up, okay? A rat, okay? Clout chaser, okay? Somebody's also wasting your time, okay? So it's just giving, honestly, a lot of time wasting. You're unbothered by all of this. That's the most important thing, okay, Taurus? But we can't hide the fact that all this negativity is on this table, a lot of it, okay, which is kind of like even upsetting to me, okay? I get child services also, okay? So be careful if you have children with people unnecessarily calling child services on you. And trust me, I have actually had that happen to me before. Where you just have, it's like a New York thing where you have jealous females and they just want to just call them on you, just to call them on you. And it's very nerve setting when you have people wanting to come in your house and look through your refrigerator and, or what is a child sleep? I mean, like, and you know, for most, you got to get a drug test. Now it's like, it's ridiculous, okay? But that's what I'm getting. I'm getting child services and this third party triangle, okay? But like I said, you're unbothered, okay? I want to look into what's going to be the news with you, okay? Because from what I'm getting from this is all outside resources, Taurus. The only thing I'm seeing that you can have control over is your finances and your spending. You're spending way too much money flexing with groupies, okay? And if you're a female, that's diabolical, because these men should be spending their money, not yours. Clock that tea. Clock it. Okay, they should be spending their coin, baby girl, on you. You should not be having to come out of your pocket for these men, especially, okay? And if you're a male, yeah, okay? It's giving you're spending too much money, holding on to too many relationships, and then got the nerve to have a third party situation going. Taurus, y'all doing too much. Okay, I want to see who's the rat. We on Taurus. Who's the rat? Could possibly be an Aries, a Scorpio, a Sag, or Taurus clarifying the Sag, a Virgo, or an Aquarius. Okay, so be careful. As far as you being unbothered, what are you gonna be unbothered, too busy doing, Taurus? What's gonna be your outlet? Okay. So it looks like Taurus is doing a spiritual cleanse on himself, possibly going to the gym now, detoxing, fasting, praying, okay? Not really entertaining stuff, you know, behaviors, outside behaviors, okay? I'm getting also new dating new people, okay? I'm getting also getting cuffed, okay? Meaning that you will be getting cuffed in the month of January, okay? There is going to be lust around that, and that's how come you're not going to really be accessible to all these people spending lots of money, because you're going to actually find somebody that's equally yoked with you. And so you're not going to be all over the place. Okay. Is what I'm getting. Okay. You guys will do a lot of talking and texting. Okay. You will meet at midnight. I'm getting after midnight. Okay. This is going to be high chemistry. It's going to escalate fast. Okay. And this person's going to come out of their player ways, Taurus, okay? So this person used to be a player, excuse me, but they want to actually settle down with you, okay? Okay, cool. Unfortunately, you are a rebound. What does that mean, Taurus? That means that This person was with somebody else, very much somebody else, and you got them by default, okay? Which it's cool, but it may not be necessarily good because this person might spin the block. Okay, you know what a rebound is. Rebound is like, okay, for whatever this reason, this person did something, so I'll mess with you, right? That doesn't necessarily mean the person's gonna stop messing with that person indefinitely because you're a rebound for that reason. Meaning that you're soothing the pain for now. Okay. Now, let me see what will be the outcome. So you meet somebody new, but you are the rebound. How's it gonna turn out? In the long run, you won't receive their offer. Okay. You feel like they took too long. And you felt like it's not one of those situations where you felt like they saved the best for last. You just felt like, oh, you want me now? I don't want you. You've been all over the place. Like, what's left of you? You know what I mean? Like, what's left? Okay. But this person, it shows them trying to come in here. How's it gonna turn out? Yeah, not good. And so it is what it is. You're going to be focusing on your money, okay? Feminine energy. So what is giving, Taurus? Skip the heartache with this person. Don't even bother. Continue to date until you find somebody equally yoked with you. And it's because this person's in a third party situation, okay, with somebody else, and it's not worth it, because you're doing a cleanse. You're focusing on yourself, okay? You're saving money, okay? And this person, even though it's sort of they're gonna come in, they look at you as a rebound, with false intentions of cuffing you. Does that make sense? But I don't see that working out in the long run, okay? When should you wait? When is Taurus's love finally going to come in? When is Taurus's true love finally going to come in? Well, look into this. Let's look into this. Okay. It says in spring at midnight. Okay. So just wait on a Monday. Okay. At midnight, which will be on a Sunday. Okay. At midnight. So just wait. Just wait, Taurus. I'd rather you wait and focus on yourself than, be so quick to entertain this person. But it's just a rebound. They'll be back dealing with the other person. So it will be inevitably not a good decision for you to pursue that. Okay. Okay, y'all. So I had a great time. Shout out to the hey. Shout out to the new people that joined and came in. Let me see if there's anything else. Why child services? Taurus, why child services? Why child services? Some of you guys will start fostering. Some of you guys will possibly go into foster care. You will go into foster care. You will be fostering children. So you don't have time to waste with these people. Because fostering children is a full-time job. Why rat? Somebody's like telling people that you date multiple people. They're using your social media to do that. Like, look, in her story, she was with this guy. Then fast forward the story, she was at this other party. Then fast forward the story, she was So they're just using your social media as a way to see how many people you're actually entertaining. Okay, and they're talking about that. They're gossiping about that. As far as the drama starter, this guy, who is this? I'm getting it's the same person, like this three-way triangle thing. Okay, it says a Scorpio involved. This person has their guard up, but still weighing their options. Why drama starter? Why is this person drama starting? Choices. Okay? Making you feel like you are in competition with somebody when there is no competition. It's just more this person trying to put you in competition with other people so that they can feel like they're the prize. Does that make sense? But in reality, this person looks at you as a rebound. Okay? Not the original one. Who wants to be second to anybody? Nobody. And that's why you can't be, because this person will spin the block. Is this person going to spin the block? If Taurus was to give this person a chance, is this person going to spin the block? Yeah, let's peek this ugly head out. Looking back at the past. Looking back at what this person had with this other person in the past. Absolutely. Could possibly be a Leo they go back to. Okay? Want to hold on to that connection. Out of ego. It's an ego thing. You know, it's an ego thing. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of ego involved. Okay? In this. All right, cool. I don't really have anything to say, Taurus, with this. Other than to see what you gotta look out for. What does the Taurus gotta look out for? What are the Taurus looking out for this week? Be careful with that affair. I told you that. I told you that. Don't do it, okay? Be careful with greed, okay? Meaning that the more desperate that you get, money doesn't like to be chased. Money comes to people effortlessly. Money comes to people relaxed. So when you try to chase it, it won't come, okay? So try not to be greedy, okay? That leads you to make hasty decisions. That's going to lead to more poverty, okay? Focus more on creativity. Focus more on becoming more creative. So if you're a bartender, focus on making more complicated fancy drinks. If you are an artist, focused on being able to rap about more metaphorically, okay? If you are an Uber driver, focus on being on multiple apps at the same time. Focus on creativity, okay? Focus on being more creative. It's going to bring you more money, which is going to bring you more happiness, because it is saying there is a strain on money, and that's because you're all over the place, okay? You're not grounded. You don't need other people to make you feel grounded, Taurus, okay? I'm feeling like you need to have friends, need to have a boyfriend, girlfriend, you don't need all of that, okay? You need Jesus, you need God, you need to focus on yourself. You need to stop entertaining messiness that you know you shouldn't have been involved in the first place. Okay, it's gonna be your demise. Okay, just do the right thing the first time. Clock it. Okay, Taurus, and that's it, y'all. I did one more reading than I was, and I'm about to actually get off. It said the sacrifice is to entertain drama starter who can't communicate or act respectfully. No self-awareness. Yes. Man, when I tell you this Gen Z generation is getting more dangerous and dangerous, I feel like a lot of Gen Zs are desensitized from all the social media, from all the dopamine hits, from just being able to get exactly what they want, and then the algorithms in the back knowing what you like to look at and just giving you more and more and more and more of that. It's like never ending. And just not real love, to the point where these kids are being placed in front of tablets as early as 9 months, all the way to they're like 8, 9, 10 years old, because the parents want to be carefree and keep the children entertained, but they're being raised by robots, literally. Okay, and so that's having an effect on all of this. Okay, but nevertheless, because I could keep going on and on. Thank you for tuning in to Tarot with China. Tarot with China. And thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you did, definitely become a member. Come on to the Glam Fam. So I'm actually about to do some extended readings on those signs that I just did, and look further into it and see what's going on and what's coming up to be. That's going to be for members only, okay? Make sure you subscribe so when I do go live, you can catch my stories. I do solve crimes also, as you know. I'm infamous for that, solving crimes. So definitely... I'll probably look into something now It's 4 o'clock in the morning, so I doubt I'm gonna do it today, but I'll look into it and see if I could use tomorrow to actually solve somebody else's crime tomorrow, okay? And I will see you guys on the other side. Bye. It says they seem zombified. Thank you, Queen, for clarity and yes, 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 yes. Clock it.